Hello, Audrey, and aloha. This is Michael Cutler from the Distance Education Academy, and I'm just submitting my final presentation to you guys. So let's jump into it. This is my homepage. Just has some info about me, my office hours, how I'll respond, some stuff about effective communication, like we talked about, how I'll get into contact with them, and then how they can contact me as well. So that's the homepage. Added a little hyperlink. This takes you to my sports medicine webpage so they can get more info. And then if we go to modules, we can jump into it. So module 0 is pretty similar to what you guys already had set up, kind of an intro to Canvas and stuff, so not that much to look at, but I did insert this video. So this is me describing the class. All this stuff is written on this page as well, but it's a way for them to see me and talk to me. And I talk about the class, and I talk about some of the assignments, and I also talk about the due dates for the first week, just so that they have a heads up. So that's a little video. It's I think 4 minutes or something. So then also in module 0, I added our syllabus so that it's hyperlinked right there to that file. They can click it and get the syllabus from there. And then the discussion is similar to what you guys had, just to help them get oriented with the other people in the class. And then when you get into module 1, I can show you kind of how my the flow of the class and the different weeks will go. So there's a page here just to tell them to read the textbook before they even get started. So module 1, they're going to read chapter 1. So some key points for them to focus in on, just so that they know what they're trying to read. Give them a little focus as they get into it. And then the next page is a PowerPoint, and my goal is to do like a screencast-o-matic lecture, and then just submit that so that they can listen to me lecture as they go through the PowerPoint. And that way they have just some different tools to learn from. So module 1's combined with module 0, so it's super quick, but in module 2 you get a better flow for it. So there's read chapter 2 and 3, and then I'll submit that audio presentation so they can hear me lecture, but here's the PowerPoint for chapter 2, and then the PowerPoint for chapter 3, and then after that they get into their first real assignment, another discussion. So they have, they're supposed to talk about the sports medicine umbrella, some different parts of the sports medicine umbrella, and then their initial reply is due by Wednesday. It's got to be at least 300 words, and then when they respond to their peers, it's got to be at least 200 words, and that one's due by Sunday, September 8th. So then the due date on the calendar is that Wednesday, but it's open until Sunday, and there's a reminder on the calendar for them to finish responding to their peers by Sunday. So that's that first assignment. Going back through these modules, so that's module 1 and module 2, and then in module 3 I didn't put on the reading or the PowerPoints yet, but just wanted to show you that then my plan is every other week they'll have an assignment, and then every other week they'll have a quiz. So module 3 they would have their first quiz, and right now I just have 12 questions on it. It's multiple choice, time limit's 30 minutes. But this is a way for them to regularly get quizzed so that they can see if they're attaining all the information or not, rather than waiting till later in the semester and finding out that they weren't learning what they're supposed to. So that's their first quiz, and then I also have in here a presentation that they're going to do, where they're going to submit a PowerPoint, and they'll actually audio themselves over it talking about each point, and here's the rubric with all the different things that they're supposed to talk about. They get 10 points for touching on each topic. So there's that assignment. And then I guess last thing is my announcements. I have an announcement that I created for each module. So they get a welcome that goes out the week before, and then they get a module 1, module 2, module 3 announcement. They're delayed to go out the Monday of the class. So that's pretty much it. If you guys need anything else, I can, send that to you. But hopefully this shows enough of the stuff I was supposed to learn. Thanks for teaching the class, and have a nice weekend. Bye.